live stream with your boy John Weston here. I've come to realise a few things in the past few months. Things have changed for me. My life has finally taken a turn for the best. I have made new friends, realised I have many enemies. But there is a time for people to be sad. There is a time for people to realise that life is never going to be what we think it is or how we want it to be. Life is what it is. And if you try to change the way life is, you will fail. There was a time when I'd always be around people. There was a time when I felt like people needed me in their life. Truth is, nobody needs me in their life. Life doesn't change because you lose friends. Life doesn't change because you lose the ones you care about. Life doesn't change because you yourself are in the ground. Life changes at the end of all things. Life will only change when this planet finally gives out. When this planet finally dies, that's when life will change. For anyone and everyone. For better or for worse, this world is going down the pan. And I myself am not going to sit around and watch it happen. To be totally honest, Joseph, yeah, just pop in and out, alright? That way at least you know what's going on, okay? I will pin that comment. People, there has been times in my life when I thought to myself that my life was so devastated, my life was so down in the dumps. No, my life wasn't in the dumps. I was in the dumps. It got to a point where I started to doubt myself. Started to doubt what I was capable of. And started to realise no matter what you do for people, it will never be enough. Humans are despicable, disgusting, disgraceful creatures that just want to destroy each other through toxic behaviour, through control, through laws, rules and regulations, and food. There was a time today where I was sitting down, I was smoking one of my vapes. I actually have two vapes at the moment. Obviously, I have the IVG Pro and then the Hygo BB4000. A beautiful vape, really is. And anytime you take a toke, that turns. So, really nice vape. Lovely flavour, really is. I don't even know what flavour it is. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry ice. Lovely flavour. Very smooth one. Hello. Look, I was sitting down, I was smoking my vape, okay, and I was watching the TV series Vikings on Netflix. I finally realized in season 6 that what I ever said to Igor, the young prince, was correct. There comes a time when a boy must become a man. As a Viking believer in the old ways of Odin myself, I have the words Hail Odin tattooed on my hand. I also have my personality runes spread across. As a believer in the old ways, I have to say that what I ever said was correct. I've helped people all throughout my life. Maybe helping those people wasn't the right thing to do. Maybe trying to support people that just wanted to use me wasn't right. Yes, I've been stolen from. I have been used, abused, taken a piss out of. But you know what? I don't care. I do not care. Because you know what? I have learned many things in my life. Well, that's good, Joseph, that's good. Look, in life, we all have to realize that we have a purpose. We have a soul that needs to belong to something. We have to have purpose in life. Otherwise, we are nothing. When we finally realize that we are missing our purpose in life, we try to search for it. By then, it's usually too late. One second. Ben the Gamer. Is that true what Joseph is saying? Let me find out. Let me hear it from him first. Ben the Gamer Happy. Are you under the age of consent? If so, please leave the stream immediately. Or Joseph, if he answers the question, I don't think he's even still here, to be honest. Look, I realized something today. And what I realized is not for the faint-hearted. I realized that the friends that I have aren't really my friends. The ones that I speak to actually face to face. They're not my friends. They're not people I can trust. Because anytime I've got money, can you do this? Can you do that? No, fuck off. You're not getting shit out of me. Anytime, that I have money on me, people look at me and go, oh, well, he's got a bit of money. Let's see if we can get a bit out of him, Johnny. Let's see what we can get. Yeah? I'm not doing that anymore. My money is my money. And like, fuck is anyone taking it from me? Yeah, by all means, lend. By all means. But pay me back on time. And without argument. I have lent a few people in the past. And only one person has ever paid me back. I'm not going to mention that person's name. Right, because I don't really wish to mention that person's name, and I like to keep my shit private. They have been quite loyal, and when I was living in the old area that I lived in the bungalow, all right, with the garden, they were ringing me up every day, making sure I was out and about. Thank you very much. You know, that person would make sure I was out and about most days. You know, just to make sure I was okay, you know what I mean, have a chat with me and whatnot. I finally realised that my life is my life. Nobody gets to tell me what I do with my life because it's my life. Yes! Big up Zach boy. Big shout out to Zach D Productions and June Bug Films. Also a big shout out to Joseph from 505 Entertainment, who is a moderator. Zach D Productions is also a managing moderator, I believe. Yes, Zach D Productions is a managing moderator. Obviously, me and Zach do usually talk on a regular basis. Look, people, I'm going to say this. When you feel like life is going to get you down, it's going to drag you away from the things that you love, remember this. Remember these words. Material goods mean nothing. You are following everyone else. The lighters, the vapes, the expensive clothing. This lighter alone cost me £70. But it is okay, well, looks like my lighter just stopped working for a moment. Do you know, it starts working, it stops working. 70 quid for a cigar lighter. It is a 4-way Bunsen, so it is a proper cigar lighter. It also has this hole punch, which I believe you can use for a cigar. It does definitely seem like a cigar punch, which is really, really useful. You would put it on the back end of your cigar and just press in. It's definitely bladed. You can definitely tell that is meant to go through something. But really, really nice lighter, really, really cool item. But for the price, definitely not worth it. Right, if you are planning to get a lighter for your cigar, right, go with the Honest. I don't know which model this is, but brilliant lighter. Look, life is as such where we try to follow trends. That's quite funny, Joseph, I'll give you your due. Look, life is, we follow suit. We buy all the expensive stuff. And we believe we're doing the right thing by trying to make ourselves look better. Look at me. Bad teeth. Usually the same clothing. Like I care. Do any of you honestly think that I care what you think about me? No, I don't. I personally couldn't give two flying shits what you lot think about me. I am who I am. And if you don't like it, fuck off. Simple as. Like, I don't believe that people should follow suit. I don't believe that people should go, oh, well, they've got this, so we'll get this. I don't believe that's right. I buy vapes because they're good to smoke when you run out of cigarettes. I buy different vapes all the time. I don't just stick to one brand. This is actually the second one of these batteries that I had. I had to buy this battery because I was around a friend's house and I didn't have my battery when I got paid, so I had to buy the battery. I do still have the gold battery, the goldy coloured battery for this. Alright, obviously these do just come out like so. This one, a little bit easier. It's got these little finger grips here, and you just pull it out. Obviously this bottom piece you're meant to press on, that is actually meant to be pressed on quite hard, and then obviously it just sits in there. But no, life is very tough at the moment. Obviously I'm going through a bit at this precise moment in time. My arm is in a lot of pain at the moment. It's fractured from here, from this bone in the collarbone to around about here. I still can move my arm, so I can still use my arm in everyday uses, although be it painful, I am still able to perform everyday tasks. Life used to be so easy when we were kids. We used to think we had it all. But then, as we grow up, we realise that life isn't just all fun and games. Life isn't what we think it is as a child. We're taught things in school, colleges, universities. Does it really prepare us for everyday life as a human, as an adult human being? No, it doesn't. What is the point in school if it doesn't teach you anything? It teaches you how to read, write, count. It teaches you about history, geography, religious education, sex education, stuff like that. But does it really prepare you for life? Does it teach you how to fill out a tax return form? Does it teach you how to run your own business? No. Does it teach you that one day you may go on to benefits or social security, which what the Americans like to call it? Does it teach you that maybe one day that might have to happen to you? No, it doesn't. But I do feel like the more we go through life, the better we become. Because let's be real with each other. Do you honestly think your life is better than mine? I don't think so. I'm sitting here with expensive pieces of artwork. Are you? Are you sitting there at home thinking about your life? Watching me on live stream thinking, oh, this guy's an idiot. Why am I watching him? I'll tell you why you're watching me. Because you're intrigued. Well, thank you very much, Wanzel. I'm not going to mention your name, but yeah, thank you very much. Give me a shout after the stream, alright, and we'll have a good catch up if you're available. Look, I will say that the people that are watching at the moment, do you honestly believe that your life is going well? Do you believe that your life is better than everyone else's? What's your ego? What's your way of thinking? Do you believe that you are better than everyone else? Because I'm here to tell you that you're not. You're not better than everyone else. Nobody else. Nobody is. Cowboy VR, please remove yourself from my live stream. Immediately. Otherwise, I will have no option other than to get my 2 moderators that are here at the moment to kick you off. So, Cowboy VR, please remove yourself from the stream. Thank you very much. Joseph, next time, yeah, let's see whether they can remove themselves first, alright? Because otherwise it just makes me feel a bit bad, do you know what I mean? Like, I like to give people a chance, alright? It's okay, don't worry, alright? But next time, let's... Yes! Tyranno! We say, man. Yeah, it's good to see you, Tyranno. Don't usually see you in my live streams. Sorry, someone is messaging me at the same time. Give me one moment. I'm pretty sure you can all still see and hear me. One second, people. Do apologise. Good, good. We may be having Gabriella turn up soon. Alright. And I will state now, right, if anyone is rude to Gabriella, they will be barred immediately from my channel. Alright, and I will be doing that. Not any of my moderators. If I feel as though anyone is rude to Gabriella here on my live stream, I will be blocking you immediately. You will now then no longer be allowed to see my live streams or even enter the chats or comment on my videos or anything. So fair warning, if anyone sees Gabriella turn up on the live stream, be fucking respectful, because if not, I will go fucking mental. And you can tell by my eyes, I'm pretty serious about that. But I'm hoping she doesn't turn up because she's been very unwell recently. And I want her to rest up. Look, people, I go out to America next year to meet Junebug Films and Zach D Productions. So, fingers crossed, everything all goes to plan. I will probably do a live stream while I'm with the boys. But yeah, like, life isn't easy. We all know that. You know, like... Well, sorry, I woke up really, really early this morning. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my arm. It's in a lot of pain. And even now, while I'm talking, like, you can tell the difference. That part is dipped, whereas this one is straight. You know what I mean? You can tell that difference when I do that. Going back to it, yeah, like, we think that life can be so fucking great. No, it's not. Life isn't so fantastic. Life is what it is. Life will always be what it is. And as a believer in the old ways of the Vikings, I truly believe that one day Ragnarok will happen. The destruction of this planet will take effect by humans, not by monsters, not by God, as some people would like to believe. But I believe the humans will destroy this earth. Think about it. Welcome, Tom. Think about it this way, people, yeah? Are you seriously telling me that all these UFOs, all these mysterious things that happen, are you telling me that these UFOs welcome? You are actually very welcome to be here. We don't discriminate or anything here, so you are very welcome. All right, please, everyone, before you start to act like trolls or anything, okay, please read the pinned comment. It is the rules of this live stream. All right, if you do not abide by the rules of the live stream, you will be hidden or put into a timeout by my moderators. My moderators are Joseph from 505 Entertainment, Wanzel Pictures, I believe, and Zach D Productions. Also, Junebug Films is a moderator, and Gabriella is here. People, I am going to state it now. If anyone is rude to Gabriella, you will be blocked from my channel forthwith, and you will never be able to access this channel ever again. You'll still be able to watch my videos, but you won't be able to be in the live chats or any comments or anything like that. So everyone be respectful to Gabrielle, please. All right, just because. Don't know why you put a question mark, but okay. Welcome to everyone. So, look, we all think that our lives are so fucking brilliant, but you know what? I don't think our lives are. I think our lives are going to be destroyed by the ones that we put the most trust in. Our governments. That's absolutely fine, Sienna. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. My moderators are here. They will keep close tracks on what's going on. All right. So please don't worry about anything. Zach was actually here. Is it Mowgli the dog? Right. Mowgli the dog. All right. If you are under the age of 18, please remove yourself from this live stream immediately, as I do not accept under 18s on this live stream. You're not under the age of 18. Okay, very well. It's just that I had a message from my moderator. Okay. Joseph, don't worry about it. All right. But thank you for confirming with me. Right. Okay, so it's your child's channel. That's absolutely fine, but please, next time you're here, please use your channel, alright? Because my moderators look into everyone's channel who comes on here, alright? And if you seem like you're under the age of 18, usually they will just block you, okay? So next time, please take precautions and come here on your own channel. Look, people, a lot of times we look at life and we think to ourselves that, oh, this is shit. Like, you want to know what true shit is? You want to know exactly what true shit life is? Let me show you something. You see that? That's baked beans, spaghetti, and tomato cuppa soup. That's what I'm surviving on at the minute. Yeah? For the next couple of days. Why do people keep on calling me Simon Pegg? Sweetheart, honestly, Gabrielle, honestly, sweetheart, like, this is not yummy. I don't like eating this crap. It is disgusting. I would rather have a cup of water and have fucking rich tea biscuits. I know it doesn't, does it? I would rather have water and these. Honestly, I really would. No, you're not actually the first, Sienna. You're not the first. A lot of people have called me Simon Pegg. I don't think I look like him personally. I can see the resemblance, but yeah. So, I hope you're feeling better, Gabby. I really do. I really do hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. Alright. So people, I'm probably going to make Gabriella cry for this. Gabriella has been there for me when I've needed her the most, but I've also been there for her. She had a difficult situation with a YouTuber. I do not want her to mention the name. Yes, that is actually true. Thank you very much, Joseph, for putting that in the comments. We might pin that. We're going to replace the pinned comment. All right. Actually, no. I'm going to leave that for now. Like, Gabriella and I have been speaking for a while now, and I do have plans to go and see her eventually and spend some time with her and her family, because she's one of the most sweetest, innocent, kind-hearted and caring souls that I've ever met. And I don't care what anyone says about her, she has been one of the most enduring persons of my life, and I feel like I owe her a debt of gratitude. I do really want to spend time with Gabriella, because, and I'm going to say it, I love her to pieces. I really do. Look, people, I'm going to end this live stream, right, because I need to go use the toilet. So, I will see you all again in the next couple of days, all right, when I next get some money, all right, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Gabby, I will speak to you on Instagram in a momento. Anyway, people, I am going to go now, all right? And I have a few people I need to speak to. Thank you very much to Joseph from 505 Entertainment for being a managing moderator. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Zach D Productions, Wandsworth Pictures, and Junebug Films. We're also going to give Sienna a big shout out. All right. Big shout out to Gabriella as well. Love you too, sweetheart. And we hope to all see you again on Wednesday, which is when I possibly get a bit of money. All right, so thank you very much to everyone who's turned up. And as always, if you feel like you need to talk to someone, please contact me on Messenger. My name is John Weston. It is a picture of a blue lightsaber. If you wish to have a chat and you have things on your mind where you feel like I've been a bit of an inspiration towards you, please do not hesitate to contact me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for everyone who turned up and took part in this live stream. I wish you all a very good night. Take care. And as always, have a good night.